What is up, everybody? I'm NoLuxGiven, and today I'm gonna try Backpack Battles for the first time, actually, which is kind of crazy because I love auto battlers. I just haven't gotten a chance to try this one yet, and it releases in just one day. Actually, by the time you are watching this, Backpack Battles has officially released. Now, what does that mean? That means you can no longer play the demo for free, I think, and it also means that there are now more classes. So if we currently look in classes, there's only 2 classes in the game currently, and once the game releases, there will be 2 more classes. Now, I don't really know anything about the game. Okay, I know a little bit. I know that there's like some gloopy looking things, and I know that you have to arrange things in your backpack based off their sizes will limit the amount of things that you can play. But I have not even played the tutorial. I don't even know if this game has a tutorial. As far as I see on this main screen here, there's some information. This looks like maybe cosmetics, and then these are ways to gain information about the game. You could also get it from their wiki, YouTube, or Discord potentially. And then we've got the ability to jump in an unranked game and a ranked game. So I think I'm just going to jump in to an unranked game here for this video. And I just did like a real little brief research. I did see that all game modes are untimed. And then you just play against other people's previous builds, more similar to a Super Auto Pets than a storybook brawl. But I guess Fairy Tale Fables, if you're using that analogy, all of the modes here are going to be asynchronous. I'm not sure if there's any other settings that I have to care about. You know what, for right now, let's just jump into it. So I'm going to hit this unranked game. I did see that there were some recipes, and I also got to figure out, is this a good place for my camera on the screen here? All right, looks like when I tab out, I lose the game. I think this is going to be a good place to put my camera, though. I'm not blocking any text. Buy items from the shop by dragging them into your inventory. This is my inventory up here, and I guess as a ranger, you start with a wooden sword and a lucky clover. All right, well, that luck is a mechanic in this game, and I have not played it yet. All right, that's just negligence. Re-rolling costs you 1 gold, and you can also click here to reserve, and then you can also just buy stuff. All of these things are going to have recipes. This is on sale. That probably just means that I want to buy it. I'm assuming that I can rotate it as well. So what if okay, perfect. So right-clicking will rotate the broom. There's so much stats on the screen right now. So this seems to work well with the broom works well with the clover. So that's something interesting. Wow, there's a lot. I kind of feel awkward that this game has been free, and I don't know that you have to pay it. You might still be able to access the free demo without paying. It's going to be $10 when it comes out. Maybe it's like 13, but I think that there is a discount for the first week that it comes out. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to learn the game, and I'm going to figure it out. I mean, I guess if you can get by with the demo, but I'll save the $2 or whatever by buying it this week. Push items to storage. So I think that just means you can take things, I've seen this. Yeah, you can take them and kind of just throw them right here, and you can drop items here to sell them. Am I cutting that off? I'm cutting that off a little bit, but I don't want to cut off the fox. I'm gonna move this over just a wee little bit here. Oh, and you can also, if you see down in this corner, you can access the full items list and full recipes list at any time. I want to do some experimenting first. I do believe, so how much gold do I still have yet? I believe I had 4 gold to start with, and this cost 2, right? Why do I feel that way? Where does it say, oh, I've got 10 gold. You will gain gold every round. Next round, I gain 9. Leftover gold transfers to the next round. Okay, so that's fine. Now what is that about the piggy bank? The piggy bank will also gain me gold, so it's probably a no-brainer to pick up the piggy bank at the start of the game. And then the other thing is, oh, the wooden sword also gains bonus crit chance for each clover. So that seems like potentially a good starting out space. And I do feel like I actually saw something that allows swords to combine, like multiple wooden swords, maybe get you your stone sword or something. We're learning. And stamina usage very high. Okay. Start of battle, gain 1 spike. This does not... Okay, so I've got a lot of stamina. Who cares? I'm not sure that that's something that I really have to figure out. So I think there's going to be a lot to figure out with this game. It seems very mechanically deep, enough that, like, if I have to read everything on these first few playthroughs, we're just never going to get through the game. So I'm gonna just get through and see how much I can get through without, like, reading everything. And I'm sure people will let me know some things in the comments, but I also want to discover some of these things myself. This is a little bit of, like, eventually this will be a how to play backpack battle series, but for right now it's more like a let's play. It's an exploratory phase for me. So I gotta figure out if I want to buy this rock right now. I don't think it's worth it to reroll because, I just don't think it is. We could just buy the walrus tusk. Maybe I'm supposed to spend all of my gold at every round. Something tells me, it could be good to save some of this gold, look for more like combos or something. But I really don't know what a combo is. Let's start backpack battle. Let's see what happens. By the power of capitalism, let's do it to it. Opponent also has a broom, and then they've got a pan to my sword. Looks like we're not gonna get there. No, we do. Okay. I don't really know why that worked, but it worked. So I am not going to look a gift horse in the mouth there. We could take another wooden sword. I feel like, okay, I know I'm supposed to buy backpack slots, leather bag. I know I'm supposed to make my backpack bigger. That seems like a pretty straightforward purchase. Customer card increases the rarity of one item in the shop every time it refreshes. So if we buy both of these things, we are not increasing our power this turn at all. On hit, 70% chance to deal 1 damage. Start of battle, gain armor. Wait, armor and other... Oh, wait, there's different sockets? Oh, so I can put this lump of coal on the tip of either the broom or the sword. So I can put it on a weapon, I can put it on armor, or I could just put it in the backpack. Wow, okay, cool. And that is potentially how we start to make some recipes, eh? So this is just showing me that it wants to make with the lump of coal. And the broom is not illuminated with a little blue thing. I'm gonna say that's like a traction. So I believe that I could place this on the broom, but if I put it on a sword, then I might be opening up recipes. So let's start to get a little crafty in here. Your items are ready to fuse. Wait until the next round for them to combine. Okay, that's what I kind of figured would happen. We can move this around as we see fit. So lump of coal plus wooden sword is going to give me a torch. That's what it's saying, torch 1 out of 1. Okay, so that seems good. I feel like that is good bang for the buck. Here's one thing I don't know. when I buy this leather bag, this is basically like XP, isn't it? Can I move this around at all? Or is this going to be locked into place? And I don't know the strategy of like where it's good to go or not. Can I move it? All right, looks like I can still move it. Maybe after this round it will stitch into place though. That's definitely possible. Is there any difference between like why certain things are better? I think so. Part of the strategy of the game and the puzzle of the game will be that things work better when they're next to other things. I mean, I want to buy this because it seems like it's XP. I don't know if I have to put it in my backpack or not. Looks like I do. Rare accessory. Okay. And then everything else basically is common. The Lucky Clover is also rare. Okay, cool. So there's rarities of things. And now we're going to see one level. I don't know if it goes right from common to rare. It could be common, slightly more uncommon, rare, and then we're going to get like epic, legendary, ultra, things like that. Should I buy the pocket sand? 4 gold. How much do you think sell for? I kind of want to figure that out at some point, but I think throwing some sand in the bag could be good too. Just because we spent so much gold this turn on things that don't actually increase my power. I do want to start hanging on to some cash for the rarer items that we're going to start seeing. For friendship and money, let's do it. They will fear your shiny stuff. Alright, so here we are up against somebody looking like reasonably comparable, but they are looking somewhat stronger than me. I might not have the stamina to throw down all of these attacks. They got a shield too, so we're going to lose. Maybe knowing that we were going to lose, we just shouldn't have bought the pocket sand because we're going to lose that one anyways, right? We're kind of going for a long game strat. We got the econ, we got the ability to find better stuff, like a fanny pack. Items inside trigger 10% faster. And then bow and arrow, boom, boom. That's big. What can this combine with? The clover. The clover. Now that will make me lose my clover, I suppose. But now we're building. Now we're building. So this is basically all my cash. The bow and arrow plus the fanny pack. But I mean, I don't know, seems good. My stamina's still really high, so does food help you gain more stamina? How do you get the more stamina? Weapons have an associated stamina cost. You regenerate 1 stamina per second. You are currently using 2.1 stamina per second. So does that mean that I want to just like not play this sword for a second? 2 to 4 per 1, 1 to 2. This costs a lot of stamina, but it's very quite good. Do you have to have this equipped to use it? Possibly. Let's throw this over here. Could we get the... We could get this in here without buying the fanny pack. And one other thing we could do is we could lock onto the fanny pack. So I think that means that we'll keep it, and I'm curious if we get another good thing having done that. Now, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be playing the broom or the torch with this bow and arrow, because my stamina's already at medium. Throw this in, we're looking at high stamina quite suddenly. Oh, this clover could have combined with this pig the whole time. I'm going to throw it on the bow, because we're the ranger, and the ranger cares about luck. Oh, I need more clovers, I believe, to make this happen. I believe that's what that was telling me. Let's throw the pocket sand back in there. I mean, I guess I could buy the fanny pack if this is what we've already got going. Let's just buy the fanny pack then and throw some stuff in it. So I wonder how much inside the fanny pack things need to be. And then I'm also curious, can I move this? You can. Okay, so you can always move around your backpack slots. Is this in the fanny pack? Feels like it is to me. There's no way I'm going to be able to get another thing in there. Can I... Oh, I can move the fanny pack too. Okay, it's not really going to help me though, because no matter what, the bow and arrow will take up multiple slots. So yeah, I don't think that that is in any way helping me, but I will throw the bow in there. And then I feel like I'm not supposed to play everything. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I have the wrong impression of the game. But then my stamina goes to very high, and I feel like it would make more sense to just use my stamina towards the bow. So this is 1.8 a second. This is also 1.8 a second. This is 2.5 a second. Opponent misses attack, gain 2 damage for the next attack. I do like stacking the blinds from the broom and the pocket sand. It's kind of thematic there as well. But like if we go down to medium stamina, I feel like that could also be pretty beneficial. I'll throw the pocket sand in here, but it's just a start of battle thing. So the fanny pack should not really help that. And I'm more or less out of cash here. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, so this lady's got some big leather armor on her, and I can't even get through it. Well, that's a lot of armor. Alright, I'm slowly making my way through the armor. I've got the clover, but I don't think I'm going to be strong enough to overcome this. If we were able to, like, stack our damage more, maybe the broom actually would have been good there. Maybe we could have done something. All right, now this just kicked my ass, and this kicked my arse not too long ago. But we don't have that much food. This seems like it can combine with something. Yeah, this can combine with the sword. I definitely want to pick up this, though. This seems great. And it's big. It's big. But it's also on sale. But it fits right in there. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. So there is a cost. This is one other thing that I think is kind of fun about the game. There is a cost of being so big. Do I want this too? I mean, I kind of feel like I might. So I could just cut this and then just have the bow as my only weapon. I gotta stop losing at some point, right? Because otherwise I'm in kind of a precarious position. Sells for 2, sells for 3, sells for 2. I'm kind of curious to see how much this sells for. I feel like it's going to sell for 2. Yeah, sells for 2, so there was no point in not purchasing it. I'd have to play both of these things in order to get them to combine, and I don't even know if it's the full recipe, but I like my loadout as it currently stands. So let's start the backpack battle. It's telling me I've got 4 items in storage. Here's the Goobert. Goobert, that's its name. I knew there was some silly little goopy man. Shouldn't have too big of a problem on this fight. I mean, I don't know what Goobert does, and I see they've got a shovel, but we just stacked up so much armor, which seems really powerful early in the game. I don't know, but Gooby's eating. Gooby's eating. Maybe this fatigue is going to get to me. Oh, Gooby. Gooby got me. One more hit. Oh, so close. So close. That was good. That was good. Okay. We got another win, and now we can pick up a mana orb, combines with the broom. Also a fanny pack. I think that storage is going to be really useful. I think I want... Okay, and this is an epic. Now we've gone to epic. categories. Star item. So that means that things surrounding it. So it's like telling me which things are starred here. Okay, so there's some really interesting spacing going on with that. I don't think I've had anything else yet that cares about stars, but this is star affected. Slots marked with no star will become star. Start of battle, gain 2 maximum health for each start of battle item. Okay. Getting a little bit over my head here. Item activates. 50% chance to gain a mana. Use 30 mana. Gain 12 random other buffs. Mana is resource used by magic items. So I think this is like the start of a puzzle piece here. Piggy bank, kind of interesting. Because like the clover and the piggy bank might combine in some interesting ways. Should we take a look at recipes? Should we see what they can do? Oh, do I not? Oh, that's a little cheeky. So I'm not going to get to know them until I figure them out. Of course, I could consult a wiki. You can also kind of like get some ideas of what might be possible. But I'm not gonna jump right into the wiki just yet. But here's where I'm thinking. I'm like, this clover plus this pig, potentially just this clover will be enough to give me Fortuna's Grace. I think I'm gonna go for that because that seems sweet. The question is like, do I want this mana orb and like I'll figure out what I'm doing with the rest of it from there? And I don't think I'm allowed to just like take these 2 fanny packs and build. Oh, I could. I could do it like this, couldn't I? I could get like very, very in here. No, I can't. Okay. I'm just moving things around for no real reason then, but that's all right. Yeah, I guess what I'm thinking partially, all right, some things have got to live over here for a second. Okay, I just realized what I'm trying to do now. And it possibly does nothing anyways. But I believe what I was trying to do was something like this. Because now my bow is more in these fanny packs. I don't think that really does anything, but good on you for trying there, No Lux. And then could buy a mana orb. I don't really know if this is going to like meaningfully do something. But I can't come up with a reason not to do it. And I'm not going to worry about the piggy bank. We're going to put these clovers into Fortuna's Grace here. No Luck's given, baby. All luck build. Let's go for it. We found our opponent. Oh yeah, I was going to say that. When you like leave the shop, it briefly tells you how many objects were in your chest. And I wonder if that's super important for any particular reason. It looks like we're kicking some butt to kick this game off. I could actually do with using a little bit more stamina. So I think I'm going to want to throw in another weapon here pretty soon, but that's an easy dub right there. We are now 3-2. Not bad for my first run. Not bad for not reading everything. All right, we can pineapple upside down, box of riches, generate a gemstone, health potion. That's rare, but this one's epic. Possibly worth stacking with some other things. And now I've got Fortuna's Grace. So, start of battle, gain 2 luck. Next attack with Fortuna's Grace hits twice. When it is star affected, I think that I think I'm doing something by putting this here. I think so these don't have any star effects. So the piggy bank should potentially get in here. Oops. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now this piggy bank is star affected too. Oh, but the piggy bank is also star affecting this potentially? I don't really understand it, and I apologize. Not all of that's gonna come to me immediately because I'm trying to get through it here too. The pineapple is legendary. You gain a spike. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I also don't know if this is a melee weapon because it's ranged. I would think it's maybe not melee, at which point, like, I should ignore spike-related things entirely. But also, looking at this recipe book, so I've got Fortuna's Grace. It doesn't seem like this is not that many different things that get upgraded. That's one aspect of the game that I wasn't sure of, like, how crazy do these recipes get? I see that we can make some fancy swords, we can make some fancy armor, but it looks like that's kind of where the buck stops. It looks like we're not going to be able to continually improve this bow. I mean, maybe this bow becomes this bow becomes this bow. I don't really have any way to know that. I guess that's a reasonable assumption. This looks a little bit fancier, and this looks a little bit fancier even so maybe keep trying to buy clovers. I think a leather bag is good. Ooh, cleansing some potion. That could be good. I like econ as well. I've got enough to buy all of these things. Do I have enough to house all of these things? I think I can. Because I can put this like this. And what does that mean? After being consumed, also applies the effect of the star potion without consuming it. So I think playing multiple potions has some benefits. And then I also wanted to get another weapon in here. So let's throw the torch in because I just have way too much stamina. Yeah, this is low stamina. That's embarrassing. We need to use a little bit more stamina. And then I got some room for pocket sand. Might have missed that on the previous one. But we're looking a lot more efficient right now. 3 items in storage. Let's give them a big whoop and see how we do. A lot of food over here. A lot of food and a broom and a chipped sapphire on top of this sword for my opponent. Looks like I'm doing good. I'm getting a little bit low on stamina on some of these hits, but overall, I'm staying pretty high in health. We're going to get into fatigue damage now as we pick up the pace, but that is going to be yet another win. And we're 4-2. Cool. Another bow. I don't think I need another bow. Stamina stack, 3 backpack slots, and 1 max stamina. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, this is from this thing. Oh, cool. Cool. Okay, can I do anything with this? What does it say? On hit, potentially poison. What else? Backpack gains health. Gains regen. Oh, regen is better than gaining health. Oh, so you can go either which way for this. You can resist poison, give poison. I think I'm gonna try to poison people. No reason not to buy this. It might even, yeah, I mean, it just costs 1 and gives me 1. Stamina sack. Just throw it in here, baby. And I don't think I actually want to play more things right now. I mean, there's no reason not to throw this on. Gain a random buff, inflict a random debuff. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do this for now. I don't think I want the dagger, though a dagger is, so that's 1 per second. Oh, there's no stamina cost? Okay, then I will buy that. Not gonna get the bow. I'm like slightly interested in the bow if I like have to combine two lucky bows, two Fortuna's Graces. But nothing has made me think yet that that's the case. I'll put this there. Okay. That's good. Let's give him a big... Is that a big whop? Maybe it's saying big whop. Whop, 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 whop. They will fear your shiny Steph. Alright, this opponent has a lot more fancy things going on. They got a gem on their shield. That's a little spooky. Chipped ruby. Lifesteal, but it's doing advanced healing. More healing. Alright, I gotta poison them. Let's get the poison on. I've given them spikes. I've not given them poison. They've given me a ton of poison, though, so that is going to be a win. Yeah, they had a shovel with a bunch of poison. Okay. Ooh, okay, piercing arrow. Oh, everything's crazy in this shop. I can buy everything. Oh, I have to choose. I'm choosing, like, my class, right? What's the word? Oh, I totally can't think of the word right now. All right, I picked up a ruby. Healing is amplified. All right, so let's just read everything here. Weapons deal more crit. It's lucky stuff. Now, the one thing that I'm noticing about this life bender, it seems to be this shape, right? A 5-pointed leaf. So that kind of makes me want to consider the life bender. So these are all unique. So I have a feeling that I can only play one unique thing. And potentially after I purchase one of these things, the other things are going to go away. This doesn't actually seem that good. How about this? Each nature item. Oh, okay. We can pick up some nature stuff. Is this has got to be nature, right? Yeah. Fortuna's Grace is nature. Can't imagine anything else is nature that we've currently found. Yeah. Yggdrasil leaf. This seems cool. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, wait. Did they both say something for each nature? Yes. This gains mana and regen for each nature. This gains... resist. Debuffs. Doesn't seem as good. These seem like things that I want to care about. So let's see what happens when I buy this. Yeah, everything else goes away. Potion belt. 4 backpack slots. First potion inside consumed. Okay, so you want to put 2 potions in there looking at each other, like that. Heart container. Every 3 seconds gain regen. This is a holy level, and then this is a legendary fire pet. Oh, cool, cool, cool. All right, I think we're going to have to stop. I don't know, this all seems really cool. So what things are we going to have to get rid of now? Probably we're done with this. Probably done with this too. I think that's not as good as some of the other things that we're playing with. I feel like these things are supposed to like... I am going to put this in a second. Just got to figure out how. I feel like this leaf... Okay, so the leaf doesn't pump up the mana ball, but the mana ball can pump up the leaf. So that seems reasonably important to take advantage of. Probably want the dagger inside the fanny pack. And I probably don't need this in the fanny pack twice. Oh, fanny pack has to. Oh, I'm going off screen there. I see what the problem is. Oops. So I think just putting something a little bit in the fanny pack. Yes, does. I see at the very bottom. Triggers 10% faster, fanny pack. So I want to get things just barely in the fanny pack, like so. What else was I activating with this? I don't even remember. Alright, so it looks like this just impacts the Fortuna's Grace, but that's fine. Right, and the mana ball can impact the leaf. Oops. Might actually like this one. No, I need to do some poison, but I think I need some other damage in here too. So I was looking to try to get this heart container in here. Right. But it does seem a little tough. I'm sure we can figure it out. If I buy both of these things, that puts me down to 2 health if I lose. But I think I just want to like buy the best things. And this is really good if I find another potion, then I can line the potions up next to each other. It's going to give me some extra room. I have a fear that like some of these things will eventually not allowed to be moved, but it looks like everything can be moved. And I think we're just going to throw this here. And I definitely have room for this too. So this is just puzzling right now. And I'm sure this is not a incredibly difficult puzzle. Oh, I do want the torch in here a little bit though, right? So I want to put this here, and then I see that there's like enough slots for this. Just have to figure out exactly where. Because I'm like losing all of this space in here. Huh. About like this. Now this is a very weird shaped thing. Oops. I do feel like it would help me some to just like start from scratch. If things start falling out, do I like lose them though? That would be awkward. Alright, so that's a way that this can go in. I'm sure this could go right here, right? Perfect. And then dagger here. Feel like I'm doing something right now. Sure. Okay. I think I did everything that I need to do. That isn't going to leave me any additional room to play the Box of Riches. So from here I will just throw in the Pocket Sand and my Ruby. I think putting this on the healing amplifying thing while also going for a bunch of healing does seem good. And I think we're good for there. Yeah, I'm a life binder. That's just who I am. All right, let's go for it. For friendship and money. I still have a few hearts left. Oh, for some reason that every time you press this, it doesn't always lock in. All right, I see a big gooby and a huge shield of valor there, a bunch of health on my opponent. And we gave them poison. I feel like that's a winning prospect here. We're getting into fatigue in just a moment. They've got double poison. I've got no poison. So I have to feel like I'm taking this one. They finally give me poison. Can I heal it off? I think no, but they're dead. So that was an easy one. I've now got, I'm 5-2? Is that right? That's pretty good. All right, I've got the Hungry Blade. On hit, use your regen to gain fangs. Vampirism heals 1 health per stack when hitting with a melee weapon. Again, I don't know that this is a melee weapon. This says melee weapon. This is ranged weapon. I finally see it. It is not a melee weapon. Could additional orbs be good? Potentially. Big shield. Big old shield. I kind of want to get another potion in my potion thing because I think you want the potions to touch. When you have at least 45 armor, no. Wait, oh, start of battle gain 45 armor. When you have at least 45 armor, consume this and convert 15 health to 30 more armor. It will also give me this. I actually feel like, I mean, I didn't need my potion on that last fight. Getting into some light vampirism does seem like it could be cool. I don't know if I need this mana orb. I feel like it's not doing anything because I'm not like hitting the threshold that I need to make it active. So maybe let's throw that here for a minute. This is basically turning 15 health into 30 armor. It just does that automatically because I've got the leather armor. It might just be worth it. And then what does my potion belt do? Gives me a random buff. And then if I ever drop, then I get 4 debuffs cleansed. Let's see what we can do with that, actually. The dagger is free, right? But the Torch might have to go. This can go here. Alright, this does not impact the Vampiric Blade. I can put the leaf a little bit closer once we cut the mana orb. Oh, maybe that does something. Sure, why not? We're going to grab this. We're going to make the potions fall in love. Oh no, potions are always potions above them? Ah, okay, okay. This is not the saving grace that I thought it was. But you do something like this, and you put a bunch of potions in it, and then they all trigger off of each other. Okay, so that's potentially something to play into down the line. Low stamina still. This is not going to impact my stamina at all. Yeah, this is the order that I want them in, and I want at least one of my potions in here. Whoa, thought that was getting thrown out there for a moment. So I want them like this. Beautiful. This can possibly go up in here. Still low stamina. Oh, that immediately makes it high stamina. Immediately makes it high. I don't want to be high. I'd rather be low than high. So let's just throw this in here. Oh, you know what? I'd rather get in this shield than the pig. So, at risk of like... I mean, really this dagger should be in the bag. Is there an easy way to do this? I think that there is. It's not that easy. Oh, that was actually pretty easy. Okay. This actually looks pretty fantastic. Just in terms of how everything smushed. Let's send it. For friendship and money. Let's do it, baby. A bunch of food over here. They are a Poison Ivy player, and they've given themselves a Lucky Piggy, which was something... Oh, they're making a lot of Lucky Piggies, but is this too greedy? I think it's going to be too greedy. I think we're going to kill them. Oh, they're getting a little lucky, though. What's their weapon, these claws? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. They gave me too much poison. I drank my potion, but it was not enough to take away all the potion. I had the Vampiric Touch as well. But we are losing after that. All right. Chipped Topaz. Weapon can attack faster. And chance to resist a stun or do... I want to attack faster. Let's see how that looks. I'll throw that there. Corrupted Crystal in a weapon socket. Oh, can I put something on this thing too? I can. Maybe the Hungry Blade? No, I think the... Oh, but that's right. But this is not a melee weapon. That is the trick. That... If I'm converting all of my things into this... Yeah, I must have to do it like this then. And keep attacking with the Hungry Blade. So that way I steal... Well, is this faster? Cooldown 3.5 seconds. No, 1.7. Do I have anything even faster? 1.4 and 1.4. So I could put a little piece of topaz on just a sword or a torch to make it go even faster. That's kind of interesting. Perfect Amethyst. 100% to remove a random buff on your opponent. Godly. It's godly. I gotta get it then, right? I can't even? I mean, I'll sell some things. I mean, it's godly. I can't. What else? What else is there to say about it? Let's sell the broom, sell the sand. A stone. Um. Oh, it just gets thrown once per battle. Okay, that's not that useful. I could probably start selling all these little rocks too, which makes Box of Riches basically like a piggy bank, if needed be. So are we doing... I'm building Vampirism. I'm not hanging on to any of my life gain from the heart container. Is that good? Or maybe this is just not a bad strategy, or not a good strategy. I've lost another, and now I am 5-1. But, you know, this is already kind of a long video because I'm learning the game here. So maybe these things are okay. 1 backpack slot, 7 armor. Godly. Every 2 seconds gain a luck, a spike, or a mana, depending on what you have the least of. When you have 7 armor, luck, spike, and mana, and 27 health, give the weapon plus 27 damage. That's wacky. That's too wild for me right now. Is this not... Vampirism. Heals 1 health per stack when hitting with a melee weapon. So I just want fast melee weapons then. This doesn't seem super useful, but it only costs 2. Let's do a reroll. Let's do my first reroll of the game here, huh? Pull down. All right, another stone skin potion. We can get our... Gloves of Haste in here. I guess I do need another weapon. But Gloves of Haste can kind of act as another weapon. If we just believe. So what if I do something like this? Oh, I'm off screen here. What is this again? Oh, I'm still... Yeah, I wanted to move everything over. You can even move over your main backpack. I'm going to need some other stuff here. I got a lot of puzzling to do right now. Okay, cool. Oops. So what if we do something like this? Where's my dagger? Great. This leaves me no room for this armor, which is super important. I don't know if this mana orb is doing anything, so let's bench that for a second. Stamina usage still saying low. So maybe I just want to like find another item even. I mean, I could just throw in this. Yeah, but then my stamina usage immediately goes to high. So that is a little bit awkward. Oh, do I have something here? Oh, I can upgrade the ruby from chipped to flawed. Okay, and that will just increase the numbers on it. That makes sense to me. So I can't play all of this because then there's no space for this shield in any capacity, even though it seems tough right now. It can, the shield can mathematically get played here. 1, 2, 3. And I've got to figure it out. I got to figure it out because I'm going to die. If I cut this, then there's potentially a way to get everything in here. So I've made 4 things across, but I'm kind of building horizontally right now. So I feel like there's probably a way to do all this. Could abandon the potion. Yeah, that's still good. Alright, we're pretty close to what I was trying to do. Why are the remaining 2 slots not just... Oh, Pocket Sand because I wanted to play the torch. Is that going to be too tough? I think that ultimately, like... This doesn't really matter. It's like the Hungry Blade that's maybe greedy or something. As a life... Am I a life bender? What am I? Something like that. Might just not be able to get this torch in here. Which would be unfortunate. I should spend the rest of my gold, though. Maybe let's roll and maybe I'll get more space. Yeah, leather bag. That'd be nice. So that'll just clear up a lot of awkwardness. And by that I mean it just lets me put the torch in. And then from there it lets me put this in. So this is now high stamina. But I think that's okay. Does this free me up now to do... I can put both of the potions in here. They won't activate on each other, though. So this might be better. To just have the health potion hit the stone skin potion. Yeah, I think that that's fine. Because only the first and fourth matter. And I can't do a fourth. With this many potions. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see if I'm dead. They will fear my shiny stuff. Moment of truth. I'm up against a steel goobert with a bunch of holy armor. That's going to be a lot of armor to battle through. I'm going to get a bunch of vampire triggers. Are those going to be enough, though, in the end? The Ripsaw Blade. I'm healing. And I'm slowly getting my opponent down. Now we're getting into higher and higher fatigue damage, though. And it's just not able to make it out. I took out all of my opponent's armor, but they took me out completely. So there we go. I got halfway to a 10-run complete game. But of course, you're not going to get your full 10 wins first time playing. That's a little bit ridiculous, but we're learning. And the full version is now out, so I will try that out as well. But I'm definitely going to play more of this too. Maybe you can get by like just playing the demo with those two basic characters. There's like the ranger and there's the other one. Maybe you don't actually have to pay for it if you just want to try it out, but the game is out today. Releases today by the time that this video goes live. So I'm curious if that means anything else, and just overall excited to explore what Backpack Battles has to offer. But for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lex Given. Peace.